Dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I want to have a quick little chat here before I get started. Okay, so what had happened was the last full month that I did in here was June, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this ends June. And from here, I just decided that I wanted to go ahead and pick back up in October since that was the month we were in. And I'm like super behind, whatever. So from here, I started working on October entries. As you can see, I did the decorations and stuff. I hadn't gone through and written anything yet. However, I am on the next entry that I want to make, which was my Hobonichi order coming in from Japan this year. And so I want to work on making this spread. And I think what I'm going to do, I haven't decided. I printed the images off that I'm probably going to use making this on both clear matte sticker paper and white matte sticker paper. And I'm just going to audition both of these to see which one I like best and to use. I was going to put some color down first. However, there's a whole lot of different colors going on in here that I think I might just have to put a pause on that. Maybe I put color on afterwards or not at all. I don't know. We'll see. So these are probably the images that will go down in here. And I've also gotten out some of the stuff from my packaging that I want to try to work into these spreads as well. So it's going to be like a hodgepodge, collage type of thing. And it's also probably with the stuff that I have and the images that I have, I'm thinking it'll probably span 2 spreads, which is fine. I'm cool with that. But I did want to discuss this first so you guys can see what I am up to. There will be, as I said, like probably a lot of auditioning and stuff. So this spread may take longer than usual. I will probably speed it up in parts and stuff like that. I just kind of wanted to give you an idea of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, because I was very excited about my Hobonichi order this year because of all the One Piece items. You guys know that One Piece is my personality now. And so yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you an overview of what's going on in my journal, and having skipped the other months just to get into October. It is now November 4th when I am doing this, and I'm only on October 9th. Eventually, I'll probably go back and work in the other months that I need to get in. However, I did want to get October done at least, and probably go into November. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, so that's what's going on here. I just want to give you kind of an introduction of what I was thinking about. And I will start making this spread. I kind of wanted to do this live, but I've never done lives before. And I fear that I do want to try doing a live video, which I probably will. However, just be warned that when I get into my mode, my flow, I'm not really talking much. So we'll see how it goes once I finally do decide that I'm going to try that. So anyway, that is the introduction to all of this. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we will see how this all turns out. I think I may take this book out of the cover here first before I get started. And we will see how all of this shakes out, because I'm curious to see how it's going to end up. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have the first part done. Just using cut aparts and stuff like that from the different ephemera and stuff that came with my packaging. I probably will end up trying to fill in spaces here and there because you guys know I can be a maximalist and I don't like white spaces for the most part. I want to tip this in, and I got this tipping tape from Lauren Phelps Designs. Like it's been like a month or so now. And I never opened it. So let's open this up and see how this works, because I have no idea. Okay. This is how it came packaged. Again, like I said, Lauren Phelps Designs. This is really pretty. Anyway, let's get this open and see how to use this tipping tape. I'm assuming it's just maybe Scotch tape. I don't know. I've never seen it actually used or anybody with it. I just heard about it, I guess I should say. I think I was watching Amy Tangerine when she said she had gotten some tip-in tape. I was like, okay, what is that? This is cool. Oh, I might have to blur that. Has my address on it. Anyway, it comes with this mini sheet. This is cute. Okay. And the way it was packaged, enjoy that a lot. Okay. And if anybody needs her information, all right, let's open this up and see what's what. So I think I opened it wrong. It was the packaging. I have to say the packaging was difficult to get open. But we're gonna see. I have no idea how this works. Okay. It looks like you can peel the backing off. And it's like you can have it really wide or maybe cut it thin. I'm gonna do a thin strip and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if this was worth it for me. And I think it could just be user error. So yeah. I think in the future I might just be sticking with my regular Scotch tape. All right. Or maybe I'm supposed to like cut it with the plastic on first and then peel the plastic. And maybe that'll give me a better result, but I don't know. If anyone has any experience with the tip-in tape, please let me know. And if you see me doing something completely and totally wrong, let us just know. Let me know, because ugh. Now we're gonna get this here. See if we can. Maybe I should have looked it up and watched a tutorial or something first before I did this. Anyway, let's get this here. Nope, do not like the position, and it's ripping. Okay, might have to get my undo on this one. So it's not ripping up my paper here. Right here, let it dry. We'll be back. All right, let's try this again. Try to make sure it's positioned the way I want it to be positioned. So down here it's fine. Let me just pull all of it up and try it again. Now, I do like looking at this tape. From what I'm seeing, I do like that this seems to blend into the paper way better than like just regular Scotch tape. So maybe that's the reason. Anyway, let me put some on the back and we'll move on to the second page. Okay, I finally got this piece off that plastic. That's the only thing is I wasn't doing it right. But I still think it's a little difficult with that plastic sometimes, just getting it peeled off. But anyway, let's do this and move on to the second spread, and we'll see how everything shakes out. Alright, so boom. We got us a little tip in here. And as I said, I'll probably try to come in and fill in spaces and stuff. I may even do like a border around. I do need to cut this off because it's going to bother me. Alright, and then we can move on to the second part of this. I don't know if I should put this here. so I think I am pretty much done with this spread, and I think I really like the way that it turned out. I traded a huge Zorro for a small one just because the spacing looked weird to me, so I switched them out for a small one here. Love the way that Sanji looks like he's holding on to the notebook or the cover, and just adding the different straw hats around here. I put Chopper up here because these are the Dr. Lilac cherry blossoms, and that is essential to Chopper's backstory, which is heartbreaking, but it's so good. And so yeah, and then here of course I put Luffy, and then I put a stamp of the meat because he is always eating meat. The boy is always hungry. And I put his brother Ace there, and of course I had to put Sniper King down here, and I put Law here. Anyway, it's decorated here, and I really like the way that this turned out as a quick collage of everything. Really pleased with the way this turned out. And then my only thing is the colors, the color. I wish there was some background color. So I'm considering going in and just using in the blank spots some, you know, sparingly, using like a colored pencil just to add some color in. However, I'm not 100% sure I want to do that because I don't want to do it and then feel like I messed it up. But then I just feel like it needs something. So if I do end up doing it, it'll probably be off camera with some experimentation. And hopefully I don't mess up too bad or anything. But we'll see. So you'll see the entire thing again once I do a flip through for October, which is probably going to be a little while because I still need to get through the rest of it. But I'm glad I finally got this done because I have been wanting to do it for days now, and I've been coming up against resistance, and I've just been wanting to do it, but I've just not been sitting down to do it. So, and then I had some other stuff going on, so whatever. But it's done for the most part, and any other extra little things I'll do to finish it off will probably be off camera, so you'll see the end result eventually. But yeah, pretty much got that done. I'm glad I got everything down that I wanted to. So yeah, anyway, that is it for my Hobonichi Order decorations. Really loved it. And of course, you know, I love anything with the straw hats scattered around. So yeah, that is it. I hope you all have been safe and well, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.